You gonna share? Wait a minute.
Hello.
You gonna share?
Me.
Here.
Here.
Okay. Want the apple? Hey, you have to share, okay? Here.
Me.
Here. It's nothing else.
Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby,
Hey guys, it's your girl Kensssy, and we back with another video. And y'all, this guy is watching me, but as y'all seen on my Instagram, I did a story time on my experience coming from Senegal to come to the Gambia. So I'm in Africa. If you follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. If you don't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. But everybody on my Instagram is telling me to do a story time, so I'm like, I'm gonna just do a story time because it's just like, why not? When I tell you, I posted this content on my story and it really went crazy. I had over like 100 freaking DMs of people telling me. They was just like, everybody was just like, oh my god, I would have been so scared like when I told the experience. And I did like a little short, like little clips of like everything. I tried to explain as much as I could, but I feel like doing a story time just so I can like kind of get more into detail will be better for y'all, because y'all had a lot of questions and I couldn't respond back to everybody, and everybody was telling me to do a YouTube story time anyway. So here we are. So y'all, I'm currently in the Gambia, which is like a little small part of Africa. And if I keep looking over there, don't mind me, because this man is a totally, well, he's not even a man, he's a little boy, but he keep watching me. But okay y'all, so let's just start from the very bottom. So we go to Senegal. We stayed in Senegal for 3 days. After Senegal, we decided to, well, we was already going to the Gambia, but we decided to drive to the Gambia instead of getting on a 30-minute flight, which we thought would be pretty cool because, you know, like you get to see all the different stuff. You get to ride past all the villages and you get to just get content and stuff like that. So we get a rental. On our 3rd day, we ended up getting a rental to drive to the Gambia, which was 4 hours. I ended up driving because she didn't feel good, so I'm like, I'll just drive. So y'all, we are driving there. I ain't gonna lie, I did see a lot of different things that I like never seen in a day in my life. Things that I see literally on TV. It was really crazy, like from the kids to the way they live. Like it just, this whole experience just made me feel so much grateful for life. But y'all, where do I start? Okay, so we driving there. We get about 2.5 hours away. So yeah, we got about 2.5, 3 hours away. We only had like an hour left to get to where we were going. Remind you, we already knew we had to get on like a ferry, this big old boat and all that stuff, but we thought we were gonna be able to put our car on the boat. So y'all, we get to the border. We have to cross the border and everything. Like it was like a real life experience. We have to cross a border. So we get to the border, y'all, and I'm literally thinking everything's cool. I'm thinking everything all cool, all great. We had a smooth ride there. We was able to get content on the way there, record stuff, see stuff, all that good stuff, y'all. So I'm just driving, recording, and we get to this like this little like circle. So the circle has like a jail. It has like another office, like other offices, and an office like right in the middle. So the officers, they stop us. They're like, hey, stop. So I was gonna keep going because I'm like, so I end up stopping.
You go to the.
Okay, so
your passport. You have your passport.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna. What am I doing now when I get over there?
Yeah. You?
I'm gonna bring my passport over there.
Your passport, yeah, and your sister.
She gotta come too.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go there. And they tell us basically to get out the car. So I'm like, I'm scared because like what? So I'm asking them hella questions before we even get out the car, and I'm like, do she have to come with me? Because it's like I'm not finna get out here and come and drive by myself. So yeah, they was like, yeah, she has to come too. Y'all have to get y'all stamp, y'all passport stamp, y'all have to get y'all visas, all that to go across the border, like to go past them, to go to the Gambia. So we get out the car. They end up splitting us up. So she went with somewhere else and I went opposite way because I was the driver. So I had to go through different protocols than what she had to go through. So I'm in the office with like, I'm in like the back. No, first thing I did was I went in the back of a jail to like give this guy like a paper that the rental place had gave me so he could stamp it or whatever. And then I had to go to this other place to get my it was like called customs or whatever, but it's not like the customs like in the airport. I don't know why it was called customs, but I had to go over there to get another piece of paper stamped or whatever. Like basically I had to get a bunch of papers stamped and just a bunch of extra stuff. So she had to get a visa, I had to get a visa too, but she went and got her visa, and that's really all she had to do. I had to go through all of these different processes because I was the driver. So after I get my papers stamped and all of that stuff, I go over to where she is. So now I have to get my visa and some other stuff, and we have to pay $110 for the visa. I had to pay like $2 for like another car registration to get to drive over there. It was just a bunch of random little like expenses, but it wasn't that much. So yeah, your girl got her visa or whatever. Don't play with me. Okay, y'all, so at this very moment when we pulled up in there and we had to go through that whole process, I was already annoyed. When we had to go through all that process. It took probably about an hour. So then remind y'all, we were standing outside, so all of these kids are running up to us. They're literally harassing us. Like, it was crazy. They were literally like begging, but I just felt so bad because it's like, I seen some stuff on TikTok where you can't give kids in Gambia or just anywhere, I guess, money, because then people will rob them or take the money or whatever. So I'm like, damn, I feel bad because I want to feed them. I want to do something for them. Like, I just feel so bad. So they kept walking up to us the whole time as I'm already irritated and I'm hot. And I'm separated from her. I'm just like, what the freak? So I end up going over there with the visas, to get to the building where you go get your visa. So paid for the visa. Got my passport stamped, I think like twice. And then, no, I didn't even get my passport stamped. I'm lying. I had to get my passport stamped, and the guy was like, your passport isn't stamped. So I had to walk back all the way over to the other building to get my passport stamped. Well, he told me I didn't have to do that. So all of that happened. We done. We walking back to the car. We get back to the car, and our car is surrounded with kids. When I tell you, so many kids was by our freaking car begging. So she ended up giving like one of the kid money. He ran so fast with his money. He was so happy. And I opened up my car door, y'all, and it was like a bag of chips, like on the side of my seat. When I tell you they seen that bag, it was empty. I had like some juice that was like gone and empty. I had put the juice inside of the empty chip bag. They seen that. It was like, please, 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 like begging for the food, or like begging for the chips. So I was like, I don't have any. So I got in the car and I tried to close the door, and I'm like, oh dang, I have Pringles in my back seat. So I ended up giving the little boys some. I was gonna give them the little can of Pringles. They were literally not literally like fighting over the Pringles. So y'all, I'm like, y'all, if y'all not gonna share, I'm gonna just give y'all each like one by one or whatever. So I like picked out like 3 a piece, and I just gave them like 3 chips a piece, 3 Pringles a piece, because it was a lot of them. They were literally like, it was like, I'm in the car, it was like 20 different little hands sticking inside my car like this. So I'm giving them the chips, they trying to take them from each other. Like, it was just crazy. So we end up pulling off. So all of that was good. We end up pulling off. So I'm thinking, okay, we good. We finna just drive, have an easy going little drive there. When I tell y'all, we driving. We didn't even get 60 seconds away. And how they pull you over out here, they put their hand, they do this, like you have to pull over. So I'm like, okay, I'll pull over. No, I wasn't gonna keep going. I wasn't gonna keep going on purpose, but I didn't know that he was talking to like us. So I stopped, and he told me to back up. Y'all, remind y'all, I told y'all they speak French. So he's basically saying in so many words, oh, like, where you guys going? We're going to the Gambia. He's like, oh, you're already in the Gambia now or whatever. We're like, okay, well, we're here. We're just going to the ferry. Like, we want to get over and go across the water or whatever. So he like, oh, you have to, basically, I'm saying this in English, but he was talking in like kind of French. He was trying to speak English. He basically in so many words like, this lady over here is in labor. She's about to deliver a baby. She's about to have a baby, and I need y'all to take her to the hospital. So we like, huh? This is literally us like, huh? He like, And mind y'all, the car was stopped, so the doors had unlocked. So we like, huh? He like, you have to take her. You have to take her. Like, you have to take her to the hospital. So we like, no. Like, we didn't even get to say yes or no. We didn't have we didn't even have an option to take her or to not take her, y'all. So all I know is, out of nowhere, remind y'all, my purse is in the back, my cover, all my papers, everything is on the seat. They opened up our back door, and it was the pregnant lady and a woman. I guess the lady that was like going to deliver the baby for her. They opened up the back door and just bone rushed into our car, like just jumped in like that, like just jumped in the car. I'm looking in the back. I'm like, huh? I'm asking the officer. I'm like, what? He like, go, like basically telling us like to take her. Y'all, I was so freaking blue. And y'all, like, my girlfriend, she travels for a living, so I'm thinking she used to stuff like this. I'm like, because she's not saying a word. I don't know if she was just irritated and just blue about the whole situation, or like, I don't know. So I don't want to say too much. I wasn't trying to say too much because I didn't want to make it, I don't know. I was just quiet. She was quiet, I was quiet. But as I'm driving there, I don't even know where I'm driving to, y'all. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm driving to. But as I'm driving, I'm like,
yes, you know where to go?
I'm just saying little stuff. I'm like, I'm so annoyed. I'm just,
you don't know where to go?
Annoyed. I'm so irritated. Like, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I'm blue. And then I just stopped saying stuff because I didn't want to make it weird. I don't know. I'm just confused. Just imagine being in the car driving and the officer makes you take a pregnant woman, a lady that's in labor, just gets in the car with you, and she's in the back seat. Anytime I hit a bump or anything, she's in the back seat like, oh, like just, it was so crazy, y'all. So remind you, as all this going on, I'm watching them through my rearview mirror. I'm steady turning around, like I'm trying to, because the lady had her hand on my girlfriend's seat. Like, I'm just like, I hope they don't pull out a knife or something and try to do something to us. Like, I was just so confused. I felt bad. I was confused. I didn't know what to feel at the moment. So we driving. I'm asking them, like, do y'all know where to go? They don't even speak English. They don't understand a word we're saying, that I'm saying, because she wasn't talking. So we driving. So as we like, we get stopped again by a military or whatever, by a military guy. We was at like a military post. He asking us like, where you going, where y'all going? And we telling him like, we have a lady in the back that's about to have a baby. Like, she's literally, y'all, I'll tell y'all later. She was literally in labor, y'all, like about to have the baby. So we telling him that, so he let us go. So we get closer and closer and closer. So as we get closer, like, it's like she couldn't take it no more. She knew the hospital was coming up. So she was like, she was trying to get out the car. The lady was like, okay, you stop right here. So we sit in the hospital. We like, we're good, it's good. We'll take y'all. We'll drive y'all in there. So, y'all, we drive in there. They get out the car. I look in the back, because as they getting out, I'm looking in the back. And y'all, I'm trying to get content. So the videos y'all see on my story, I'm trying to record. I'm trying to get a little content, but she peeked and she kind of like moved out the way or whatever. But when we dropped them off, y'all, they get out the car. I'm looking in the back seat. Y'all, why is it... Her water must have broke, so it's leaking out on our back seat. I said, yeah, this is way too much for me. Like, I can't. This is too much. So they get out, and the lady that I guess I don't know what it's called or whatever, but the lady that was going to deliver the babies for her, she tried to give us like some money. We was like, absolutely not, like, no. So of course, I'm nosy, and y'all, I wish I can show y'all like an example of how the hospital looked, but it was literally like a little shack. And the lady that was with her had a little bucket on her, like she had a bucket with her when we was on the way taking her there. She had a bucket with like water and like towels, like little equipment in it, like a little small bucket. So as soon as they got the car, they walked into this little shack, into this little room. The lady put that bucket down and she started taking all her little stuff out. Like, the pregnant lady walked in the little shack. The other lady that was going to deliver the baby for her, she like just was like, she got out and she set the little bucket down and she started taking her stuff out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she about to really go in there and deliver this baby. Like, it was crazy, y'all. So we reverse, we go. Now we back on our regular program on the way to the ferry. So y'all, we get to the ferry, and the man has us roll down our window, and he's like, the ferry is down. I'm like, I knew it, we knew it. Like, they had already told us the ferry was down, but we didn't really like think that it was really down. Like, until we got there, they told us it was really down. So we like, what are we gonna do? He was like, well, you could take another route, which is gonna be another 5 hours to get over there. We like, absolutely not. It was like, or you could park behind all these cars. Remind y'all, where we were at, it was so many kids. It was like the slums, like literally like the slums. So he was like, or y'all can just park behind these cars and sit in your car until the morning time until the ferry is back up and working. We're like, absolutely not. So then we remember the man told us like we can get on these boats to go across the water to get over there. So she like, okay. So my girlfriend like, okay, well, what about the boat they told us about or whatever? So he like, yeah, y'all can get on the boat. Y'all can get on the boat. I'm like, okay, cool. So he like, go over here, park your car, and y'all can get on the boat. And y'all, he was like, I think it was like 5:40 or something like that. He was like, the last boat takes off at 6, so y'all literally have like 10 minutes to get y'all stuff out of the car and get over there. So we park our car, we take our key with us, and he helps us with the suitcases and stuff. He put our suitcase on top of his head, and I'm gonna try to put like clips in here too so y'all can kind of get a visual of the stuff that I'm saying. But he puts our suitcase on top of his head, and we walk over there. Y'all, when he said boat, I'm not thinking it's gonna be the type of boat that we have to get on. We get over there, when I tell you it was chaos, not to say it like that, but I really felt like I was in an SLAVE movie. Like, no bullshit, like dead ass. It was, as soon as I got over there, all you hear me saying on the video I was recording is, oh, hell no. When I tell you people was getting that, y'all. And remind y'all, we probably was the only tourists that was over there. All of these people are literally like, was Africans, like they're used to this. So they was like loading their stuff on the boats. I see people get on top of the men necks to get on the boat. I was like, oh baby. At this point, I couldn't back out. So everybody was on my story like, oh, the trip would have been over. I would have went back to the car. Like, absolutely not. Because I was not finna sit in the car till the morning time in the slums. So I had no choice but to get on that boat. So, all I know is, next time I turn around, I'm on top of somebody's neck, walking into this water, getting on the boat. So I get on the boat, y'all. Get on the boat. It's a big ass dresser on this boat, furniture, rails, glass, all type of stuff on the boat. So I think it was one of the ladies' furniture that was on the boat. I broke her glass. I stepped on it on accident. They didn't tell me that it was somebody's like furniture on the boat. Well, I just seen a big ass dresser, but I didn't know it was glass underneath. It was like a cardboard covering up the glass, y'all. I was so motherfucking scared stumbling over that boat. I done broke this lady glass. They trying to tell me I gotta pay them money. Like, me and the lady damn near finna get into it because it was an African. She like, you broke my glass. It was just crazy, y'all. So we on the boat, we just sitting there. So at this point, I'm like, what the hell am I doing, y'all? Like, I was so confused. So the boat takes off. When I tell y'all this motherfucking boat going up and down, like I don't even want to say that, but like literally I thought this, bro, the boat was going so fast, the waves was so big, I did not know what was going to happen. We had on life vests, but I didn't know what was going to happen, y'all. Like, no, for real. So the whole time, all I could think about is my car and my house and everything that I have back at home. I'm just like, I cannot believe that I'm on this boat doing this, and I have all of this nice good stuff back at home, and these people, this is their lifestyle. Like, I just could not believe, I felt like I was in a freaking movie. Like, I could not believe that I was really going through that at that moment. Like, I just, yeah. So as we're going, I'm just like praying. I'm just like, I cannot believe this is happening. And like I said, I'm not trying to complain too much or say too much because I didn't want to like come off it. I don't know. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, please get me off this boat. And then my girlfriend like, just close your eyes. I couldn't even close my eyes, y'all, because I didn't want to open my eyes to some bullshit. So I just had to keep my eyes open. I had to watch to see what was going on. So we finally get over there. It took about 20 minutes to get over there. We finally get over there. And I'm trying to put a clip in there, but if you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen the other boats had about 50 people on the boat. And ours only had like 6 people, but the other boats was packed with people. Y'all, I really felt like I was a SLADE, like no bullshit. Like, that's really how like the movies we were on those boats packed with people. That's how I felt. So we get there. So now it's like 10, 20 different guys get to running on the side of our boat, begging like for them to let us get on their necks to get us over there because they wanted a tip. They wanted to get paid. So I finally ended up getting on one of the guys' neck, and all I know is this lady, she's still talking about the same glass. She like, you have to pay me. I said, I'm not paying you anything. I'm not paying for anything because it's their fault. They didn't tell me that it was glass underneath that damn cardboard, so I'm not paying for anything. And then a guy came over there, he was taking up for me. He was like, no, like it was an accident. Like, I'm telling him what happened, and he like, it was an accident. Like, she don't have to pay for anything. So long story short, she was so mad, y'all. Like, she was mugging me the whole time. Like, she was so mad. But I ended up getting on the guy's neck. He walks me onto the sand or whatever. and we wait on our suitcases to come. So they bring our suitcases. We end up, it was like, as soon as you get off, it's like 5 different taxis is on the stand, like waiting for the people to, like the tourists or whatever, to get off so they can give them a ride and make money. Y'all, we get in this taxi. Here come all the guys come over there begging for money. They like, I'm the one who neck you got on. I'm the one who neck you got on. Like, please, 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 please. Like, give us money, give us money. So we ended up giving them the money or whatever. And we ended up getting in a taxi to go to our resort, y'all. But like, literally, I just literally cannot believe that now we're here and we're safe and sound. But I just literally cannot believe that I went through this whole experience. Like, and the way that I'm explaining it is not nowhere near like explanatory. It's the way I'm explaining it is like nowhere near actually being here. Like, when I tell you, being here was just a humbling experience ever. Because first of all, I'm just so grateful. Like, I cannot be more grateful after this trip. These people don't have anything here. They don't have fast food restaurants. They don't have Walmarts, Targets. They don't have any of that stuff here. Like, when I tell you we have it so good in America, and everybody was just writing me like, damn, you just made me appreciate life even more, because I felt like I was in a freaking movie, y'all. Like, I'm still in disbelief. So, to answer some of y'all questions, somebody asked, so do we have to do the same exact thing to get back over there? So we did talk to a guy, one of the guys here that work in the front desk, and he said he was going to have his driver take us. So the ferry is back working, so we're able to get on the big boat and go back over there. We don't have to get on a small boat. And 2, somebody said, where is our car? So our car is parked there. Once we get back over there, when we go across the water, our car is going to be waiting on us. So yeah, y'all, I hope I covered everything. I hope me explaining it more in detail helps y'all kind of like picture the experience. But honestly, you just had to be there. You just had to be there, like, literally. And I know I talk fast, so I hope I'm not talking too fast in this video for y'all. But yes, y'all, Africa was one for the books. I wouldn't trade this experience for nothing. It was amazing. It was great, and I'm just thankful to be able to be here and experience things like this, because this is what you call living. This is what you call experiencing things and living. Like, regardless of this experience being crazy and just like, oh my gosh, like, I really, really, really appreciate the experience, because even though I appreciated my life even more when I first got here, going through that, like, I'm really one of God's favorite. Like, literally, because that situation could have went totally a different way. But the fact that we made it safely, I thank God. And yeah, oh, and somebody else asked me too, like, was I scared? People looked at me. They're not mean at all. And the people, like, their motto here is like stress-free, like no worries and stuff like that. So like, in the Gambia, it's like, I don't mark my words, but I did see something on TikTok. I don't know if they said it was a second or one of the safest countries, or the second safest country in Africa. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna tell y'all. But yeah, like, it's really safe over here. They really care about your well-being. They care about you being satisfied with everything. Like, they're so sweet and nice. They're very helpful. So this whole process, not one time that I feel like unsafe or anything like that. Like, it was really like a very humbling experience. So with that being said, I'm about to go out and enjoy myself. This is our first like full day in the Gambia. We do leave tomorrow, so make sure y'all go and watch my vlog. I did a vlog a lot, but y'all gonna see this vlog first. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so y'all can see, like, you know, all of my travel vlogs and stuff like that. I'm gonna end this video right here, and I love y'all so much. Thanks for always supporting me. Thanks for always interacting with me, and I love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below, and I'll go eat drunk. Bye.
Yeah, something that makes me look at you too out there. Baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.